relationships, because this is typically like a 6-month course I have called The Art of Culturally Competent Conversations. And there is one training just on building relationships. And people might be like, why? I mean, we know how to build relationships. Not really, not at work, right? And so when we build relationships with people, it's really getting to know them in the job and out the job, but it's also allowing them to say, I trust you with my flaws. Because for us to receive feedback from someone, we gotta know they have our best interest at heart. We have to know they see us past our race, our gender, our ability status, our sexual orientation, and they just really want us to win. So, here are some tips for building relationships. I'm not gonna go into each and every one of them, but have any of you ever heard of the positive negative ratio? Anyone? Yeah, okay. What have you heard about it? You better say that. Yes. Yes, 5-to-1 ratio. So Harvard did a study, and it's a 5-to-1 ratio. Now, this is not saying, I like your shirt, I like your shoes, I like your hair. I got 2 more. Thank you for showing up today. And, great smile. Now let me tell you all the reasons why you suck. That is not what we're saying, okay? But it's about genuinely building a relationship. I had a boss that said, you must make deposits before you make withdrawals, right? The deposits are the encouragements. The withdrawals are more of the constructive criticism. I had another boss. She probably had good times on the weekend. She was like, you cannot take a beer out of a fridge before you restock it. It's like, that makes sense. Replace beer with Cabernet Sauvignon, we're right there with each other, right? So again, the positive negative ratio, how are you encouraging your team? How are you seeing their brilliance on a day-to-day basis? And if you're like, Amma, you don't know my team, there's no brilliance. Cool, why are they there? Right? Then that's a completely different conversation. Have one-on-ones. We've been here. We're HR. We know what one-on-ones are. We know if we're having conversations by time bearers and evaluation, it's too late. We know that, right? But how often should we have one-on-ones? What are you all doing? Weekly. That's good. What else? Bi-weekly. In the moment. I love that. Do we usually have an agenda for it? Yes. Y'all are passing all the tests. Yes, we should have an agenda for it. We should have regular one-on-ones. We should also find ways to break bread with people. So it's something that happens when you eat and share a meal with someone.